So, everybody ready? We good? We good?
Yeah.
We ready?
We've been ready
bro?
since 6:30, man.
I'm sorry. Okay.
We had good conversation while you was
Sorry. Tyler, you ready? You gonna do the thing?
which thing?
The thing you do. That thing.
Brad, go. It's you. It's all you, Brad. Go ahead, run it up. Let's
I
go.
thought you just wanted me to host the
Tyler,
Zoom.
come on.
Okay, all right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the No Clearance Podcast, where we use hip hop and R&B as a catalyst to talk about life and everything else. I'm your boy Jay, aka J Money, aka J. I forgot AKAs. Anyways, what's up?
Yeah, it's Tyler. We did the last week, aka T Gunner. No, that's not it. Don't nobody call me that. Man, go ahead, bro. What's up, Jay? How you doing?
We're doing good. We got a special guest in the building today. Well,
Yes.
on the Zoom today. We got my girl, my mutual friend. You know, she's a podcaster for some time now. You know, I've keeping my eye on her for a little bit, peeping what she's been doing. She's been doing some good stuff. You know, we got our girl Leeza Smith from the Leeza Rants Podcast. How you doing?
Hello. Hey, thanks for having me.
No problem. Long time coming, you know.
I know.
Yeah, it's like it's a lot going on, you know, with everything. So like I'm just happy you're able to come on the show. We finally get this collaboration going, you know.
Exactly. I have to get you guys on my podcast too. So
facts.
Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
What is your podcast, you know, technically about? What do you discuss on there and things like that?
Yeah, so it's called the Leeza Rants Podcast. I basically just go on rants about relatable subjects to, you know, young women in their 20s, just kind of trying to navigate life. I love to talk about dating, relationships, self-development, pop culture, careers, and everything in between. So it's really fun.
I like it. I like a good relationship talk.
Yeah.
we all know Tyler loves a good relationship talk. He likes to give people advice like, you know, as a married man, this and that, you know, we do this and that way. And I just be like,
That's perfect because I have, well, Jalen knows I have this segment on my podcast called Ask a Man. And I always I'll bring men on to kind of ask like juicy questions about just anything that girls want to know about. And I think a good episode for like both of you guys to be on would be just about men who are, you know, getting married or married. So I think that would be really cool and really fun. So
it's low key been our niche on other people's podcasts.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm glad you guys are experts, I guess. So
I tell you what though, I can like you're asking man, I can come at that in two ways. I can either be a real nigga about it, or I can be like the gentleman that I am. So that should always be fun.
Just answer truthfully. So that's all we want. Just keep it real.
You never know what you're gonna get from this man, Tyler.
Hey man.
He's like, there's no in between. It's either he's like super conservative or he's wild. It's like makes no sense to be like, it's confusing.
I love it.
That's so funny.
I love that. I love your Ask a Man segment. Every time you have one, I always laugh because some of the questions it's just so funny.
They're wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've just put it up on my Instagram story and I have like girls just sending questions and they're always wild. So I love it.
That's what's up, man. Man, so Jay, you know how we start the episode off.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
We always start off the episode. We do Leeza, we always do a thank you. We do a Black woman crush and a thank you Black man. So I told you about a little bit. I don't know if you had anybody in mind who you wanted to do a Black woman crush or a thank you Black man, but we usually start with ladies first. So if you got anybody.
Thank you. Well, I only have one for Black woman crush. I obviously have to give a shout out to my girl Simone Biles because I don't know, she's just been killing the Olympics, and you know she stepped out of the Olympics for the team I don't know what the Olympic terms are, but basically she stepped out, didn't want to participate. And it was pretty big upset for everyone. But I think it was so amazing to see her really like do something for herself, like because her mental health just wasn't in it. And like you saw her like make little mistakes during the Olympics and stuff that she wouldn't usually do. So I think it was good for her to like have those boundaries and be like, no, I'm not gonna participate. Like my head's not right. Like my mental health is more important than this. And I think that was like really brave of her to do because I feel like you don't see a lot of people do that. They just crack under pressure and they just try to keep going. But to see her do that was really awesome.
Yeah, it's dope to see that see her like prioritize her mental health over anything else, especially in a sport where you're doing backflips and all these flips. Like your mind's not right. I think we talked about last week. If your mind's not right, you do a flip, next you know, you forget what you're doing, next you know, break your neck. And then,
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's been like plenty of stories that we've heard of like gymnasts just being pressured to like keep going through like physical injury, and the outcome has not been the greatest. So for one, bruh, she wasn't even at her best, and she qualified to play in the final. Like she did the qualifying events, and even with her quote unquote injury, she still got to the final. She just decided to opt out. And then she did the vault. Was it the vault or the beam? I forget.
Y'all it was know the vault, yeah.
And she got bronze.
Yeah, today
she got bronze in the individual. I'm like, that's so crazy.
And they said that she was also, I seen something. It said she was like diagnosed with, it's something called like the twisties. It's like something that gymnasts get where they're like, their equilibrium's like off. So like,
yeah, I read about that too. Yeah, so she was just going through a lot, and like she could have been really injured. So yeah, I just think it's really brave of her to do that.
Especially, she really ain't got nothing to prove.
Yeah,
we already know, like she is solidified. So
she's still the GOAT. She's still one of the best female athletes on earth, literally. So I'm so proud of her.
Yeah, good for Simone.
Shout out Simone.
I'm a fan.
While we are in the what's up?
I was gonna say this is your week for Black Woman Crush.
You know, all right, it is. And while we are in the Olympic spirit, I am changing sports. U.S. women's water polo. I'm giving a big shout out to Ashley Johnson, the goalie of the U.S. women's water polo team, the first Black woman to be on the U.S. women's water polo Olympic team.
Oh, dang.
I think she was on it in 2016, but let me tell you, bro, because I really am a big fan of the Olympics. Like when it comes around, I try to watch all the sports. But now that I'm married, my wife don't be letting me watch that. Anyway, we gonna get back to it. I was watching the water polo highlights, and she is just snagging these balls out the air. Mind you, they have to tread water for like 30 minutes at a time. And then she is like jumping out the water. Like, ain't no feet touching the bottom. She is just leaping out the water, snagging these balls. And then the only Black women out there, it's absolutely crazy. I was reading the article. Of course, she got to deal with all the stereotypes of being Black and being in the swimming pool growing up. And for her to be this advocate for Black people in aquatics, trying to break the stereotype of Black people not swimming. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get some swimming lessons. I'm inspired. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know how to swim?
Not inspired.
I can't tread water to save my life. I can swim. Man. You know what I'm saying? But like treading water, like if I was in the ocean, it'd be a problem. You feel me? Shout out to Ashley Johnson. You know what I'm saying? And good luck to them in the finals. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get that gold.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fine.
That's dope. I didn't even know that.
Bro, yeah, I was watching the highlights and I was like, they got a Black woman? And I was like, she the goalie?
Right, yeah, that's wild. That's dope. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I had no idea. I only know one other person that's Black that played water polo, and that was Donald.
He played water polo?
Yeah. It was our friend. Yeah. All that's Black water polo team, too. It's a whole thing. Anyway. My thank you, Black man, this week is going to be Ice Cube.
Really?
Yes. I know it's random. But I was watching the Big Three, like the highlights from the Big Three, and I'm just thinking back, like, this dude really be saving these old ass dudes' careers who just all old and washed up and just let them play basketball and make money off it. So, because a lot of people like in the NBA after they retire, they go broke. Like they don't know how to manage their money. So like the fact that he's helping these guys out, get any type of money or just play basketball, do what they love for longer. It's like it's dope. And he made Friday, so that's a plus too.
And next Friday, Friday at the next barbershop.
And he also put on, the direct one of my favorite directors, F. Gary Gray. So like, if it wasn't for Ice Cube, F. Gary Gray wouldn't have never made Friday, then made Set It Off, which I love. And then now F. Gary Gray is a great director. He directed Fast and Furious 8. So,
Does that make him great?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know how much
Them
money
movies,
he made off that movie?
No, don't get me wrong. A lot of people watch them. But
He made
the movie gets
Set It
wilder.
Off. He made some classics.
That's a fact. Shout out to Ice Cube. The fact that he just made this league out of nowhere. Like
yeah. Like nobody was asking for it.
Nobody asked for the Big
No
Three.
one asked. No one asked. That's
Nobody
funny.
asked for it.
Oh my goodness. Allen Iverson was supposed to play. He just pulled up. He stepped on the court.
No, he did something no one asked for. He helped people out.
Oh man. I was actually watching it the other day. It's pretty entertaining. Not even gonna lie. They got a 4-point shot. Nobody shoots from there. Absolutely nobody.
I went to one of them. I went to one of the things.
For real?
I met Ice Cube, yeah.
You shook his hand?
No, I didn't shake his hand, but I took a picture of him and my girl.
Oh, wow.
He's shorter than I thought. He's not that tall. I'm taller than Ice Cube. It's pretty cool.
Did he look tough? Like, did you feel like the Compton?
Not really. Like we seen him and his wife, and then Jada goes, Ice Cube, can I take a picture? He goes, real quick. And then I never been more nervous because I'm like, I don't think I get a redo. I gotta take a good picture on the first try. I only had one shot.
You had an iPhone, right?
Yeah, but like I didn't want to sometimes you get a bad angle and then the missus hates the picture and it's like I did a good job. One shot, I did it. I didn't miss the opportunity. I kind of wanted a picture with him too, but
a lot of pressure when you meet those celebrities because you literally have 1 second and then it's over.
Yeah, it was like
so true.
It was so nerve-wracking because I was being scared. I was like, no, we don't want to bother him, man. He looks like he got somewhere to go. She's like, nah, just ask. I was like, look at him. He's just like doesn't want to be bothered. And she's like, nah, I'm gonna go over there. I was like, oh God, I'm running behind her. The whole thing.
Lisa, who's the last celebrity you met?
I met Karuche like 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh snap! I'm playing.
Really?
And she's really tiny and nice. And I got like the worst photo with her ever. Because it was all dark and like it was bad. But like I took one with her and I was like, and I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's trash. And she's like, you want another one? And I was like, yeah. And then I got another one. And then it was still bad, but I was just like, okay, never mind. Like, thank you. So she was nice. So that was a good experience.
Wow. I think Ice Cube's the only famous person I met. Have you met any famous people, Tyler?
Tiki Barber, the former Giant running back. This was literally in middle school. This man and his brother, Rondé, came to our football practice. They was working on like a kid's book. And for some reason, I was too tough to like get a picture. Everybody taking pictures with this man, right? We got practice. And I was like, man, come on, bro. We got a game tomorrow. Like, the older I get, I'm like, bro, this was Rodney and Tiki Barber. Like, I didn't get a photo. Oh, so that happened to me. I think that was the last time. I need to run into more celebrities. I need to go to LA or something. Just go for it.
Yeah. I haven't met Eddie. Yeah, I would. It would be cool to meet him. It's just like it's a little nerve wracking sometimes. I don't know why. Like they're just people at the end of the day.
Facts.
Like you shouldn't be afraid to just talk to people.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, but today let's talk about what we're gonna talk about today. Today we're talking about "Ugh Those Feels Again" by Snoh Aalegra.
You gotta say it like she probably would say it. Like,
How would she say it?
I don't know. I kind of picture be like, those feels again.
Oh my God.
You just go, those feels again. Like, do you see the cover? You can just feel it in the cover. Like,
You can feel it when you say it. Like I don't feel right saying "Ugh them feels again" by just saying like "Ugh them feels." I have to like you have to put like emotion into it without like I can't like read it without saying it. Anyways, Snoh Aalegra. This is my like first time like really listening to her. I don't know if Leeza, are you familiar with Snoh Aalegra?
It was weird listening to this album. I was like, oh, I know a lot of these songs, but I didn't know I knew them. Does that make sense? Like, I obviously people talk really highly about her, but I just never really like, I don't know. I would like watch some of her music videos and stuff, but I never went out of my way to like really just listen to the whole album. And so I really enjoyed it. Like I was like, wow, she's really dope. Like it turned me definitely into a fan for sure.
that's awesome. I came across Snow when I listened to Drake's More Life album. If you the Do Not Disturb song, the sample that I think that's a Boy Wonder beat. The sample Boy Wonder uses is the Snoh Aalegra song called "Time" off of the Fields album, and so I started listening to "Time," and then around that time, she put out the single "I Want You Around,"
Yes.
and yeah, then the album dropped, man. And I was like, let me give it a try, and then man, it's just a lot of those songs was like, oh, sending this to my girl. See what you think about this one. But they just kept coming, like the balance just kept coming. It was awesome.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah, I was like a lot of songs I heard, like you said, Leeza, like I heard them, but I didn't know who sang them. I didn't like put a face to the song. I pictured someone completely different singing these songs. Like on a scene, I was like, that's who sings this? Oh, that's interesting.
It's definitely like an old school vibe. Like,
yeah,
your mom would wake you up on Saturday playing the album to clean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kind of
like it was really dope.
Like Sade or something like that.
Exactly. That's exactly who I compared her to in my head.
It's crazy because she's the only person like that wasn't black performing at the Soul Train Awards. It was like the most like it's like she fit, her music fit, but her performing at the Soul Train Awards, I was like,
what's her background or ethnicity? Does anyone know?
I'm glad you asked, Leeza.
Yes. I did some research yesterday. I did a lot of research.
Do you think, Jay? Do you think, Jay? So,
she is Persian, which is an ethnicity in Iran. So like, I guess she's from Iran. She's from Sweden. So like her parents were from Sweden, but they're Persian, but they live in Sweden.
What the hell?
So like I had to figure out what Persian was because I was like, is Persia even still a country? Like I didn't even know. So like, yeah, so she's Swedish, and this leads into like something it led me to a deeper dive where I found out like a bunch of hit songs have come out of Sweden. Like they're just like good at making music. Like a lot of the pop songs you've heard came from like Swedish writers and producers and all of that.
I think I heard that before.
Yeah, which is like Usher has a lot of songs was written by Swedish writers, and a lot of like the boy band types like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. Like a lot of their songs was made by like Swedish songwriters and Swedish record producers. Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, like they just know how to make pop music, I guess.
Wow, that's crazy.
They got like a talent out there for ears. Like they got a talent to know how to catch people's ears, I guess. But like it's
That
just so
mainstream pop.
yeah, exactly. But it's so odd for me to see that like she came from Sweden and she's like really into the R&B realm. It's like I don't understand like where she where like how she just slid in unnoticed, low key. Like just dropping these fire songs.
Yeah, there's a lot of R&B not influence, but a lot of European countries are like influenced by R&B music a lot. Like especially like in London, they kind of have their own little genre of R&B, and we've seen a lot of artists come from there as well, like Georgia Smith and people like that. So it's really crazy how like American media really influences like the world.
That's a fact.
It's wild. We low key run stuff.
Period.
Yeah, Jay, when you told me about the Swedish thing the other day, I went and watched the episode on This Is Pop. And it's funny because they was talking about how like Swedish people, their English is like kind of broken. Like they can speak English, but it's kind of broken, which helps the songwriting because they keep the verses like real simple and then just get straight to the hook. And so I'm listening to Snoh and it's like, she get like 2 bars, got the little pre-chorus and the hook, and it's just like all you know is that hook gonna reel you right in. Like with every song, the hook reels you right in. It's like it's real catchy. It makes sense. Like you feel it once it hits. And I was like, wow, she's Swedish. It's like
wow, she's Swedish. I agree with that because every song like it was easy to just listen to like the first 30 seconds, 1 minute, and you're like, okay, like you got a real sense of what the song was like. So I agree with you. It wasn't like overcomplicated or anything.
Yeah, a lot of songs are very memorable. Like it's like I'll start singing it. Like I don't know the words, but I'll know the chorus to like every song. Like they just stick to you. I don't know how she does it, but it's dope.
That makes sense. Just like a pop song would. Like it just sticks in your head, even if you don't like it. You're just like you start singing along to it because you just know how it goes. It's catchy.
Exactly.
Right. When I was watching the episode, like I don't even like Backstreet. Like they call it Backstreet. Yeah, Backstreet Boys. Right. I get it. I know why people like it. But when they played I Want It That Way, I just thought, I want just thought that way. And then you just go, tell me why. You're like, what? How did that come out of me? Like, where did this come from? Oh my goodness.
Yep.
That's too funny though. So the title is Those Feels Again. I'm try to speed it up. It's actually funny because I'm the type of person, right? Somebody says feelings around me, I'm like, get out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, my wife likes to say a lot of things like, I just feel like, and I'll be like, well, good thing I don't have none. So, but
oh my God.
What y'all working on?
Can I be that really annoying girl 1 second and like ask you what your zodiac sign is?
Oh, I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay. Sagittarius. Wow. Okay. Scary.
All right. Well, okay. I'm like, I know my sign, but like, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Y'all some demons a little bit, but it's okay.
Whoa.
No one's ever called you a Sagittarius?
No.
This is beautiful. I love this. I'm gonna call him this all the time now.
Okay, well,
that's hilarious.
You're married, so you've gotten past your maybe F-boy ways in the past, hopefully. But I just feel like Sagittarius men, like, they just love to lie. And like, I don't know. I'm not gonna put you in a box because I don't know, but a lot of them, if they're not mature, it's a mess. and they're
damn.
terrorists.
Wow.
To
You know
female.
what's okay?
She
That's crazy because
she's explaining your
I'm not trying to come
2016,
at
bruh.
you on your podcast,
no,
but
She's
no.
explaining
Let
your
me
2016, bruh.
let me just tell you about my life. So like, so the woman I'm married to now, we was together since high school.
oh wow.
But there was a year, there was a couple months we wasn't together.
Mhm.
And when I was like senior year of college, and I must say, I wasn't wilding. I wasn't wilding nothing, but I feel like some of my actions may have sounded like what you just talked about. Possibly.
She do this with no context, no nothing.
No, nothing. She just
Astrology's
you
my
like a book.
bag. Like I'm one of those astrology girls who's like mad annoying, but I just think it's so accurate.
Oh damn.
that's so crazy.
It's low key accurate to his 2016.
That's
like,
so crazy.
That's wild.
I had to
That's
get it
wild.
together. I had to get my
You got
stuff
it out
together.
your system, which is good, but
Thanks.
yeah.
Wait, Doobie.
I'm proud of
I
you.
wanna know about myself. I wanna know if she
What's
can
your
read me like a
sign?
book. I'm a Gemini.
Oh my god. Y'all are you guys have like the signs that everyone talks the most like crap about.
Yeah,
I feel like
I don't know
Wow.
why Geminis get all this flack. Everyone hates Geminis. I don't know any bad Geminis.
well honestly I can't even talk because I'm a Scorpio, so
Yeah, I
people
heard,
hate us too. But
yeah.
oh my god, Geminis. I just feel like wait, it was funny because like when I was in college and like one of my friends would talk to a Gemini guy, like we'd just be like, be careful, they lie for sport. Like they like it was like because Geminis love to talk, like they just talk, right? And I feel like when you're trying to talk to one or date one, like they just like be saying stuff, but like to try to maybe impress you, but they're just like lying. Like they're just not like telling the truth. I'm not coming at you. I'm not saying you do this, but I'm just saying like in my experience with other Gemini men. So I don't know, like they're super charming and like nice and stuff like that. And same with Sagittarius, but like I don't know, you just have to be careful if they don't have the right intentions. If they're not grown men like you guys, then you have to watch out.
Sheesh.
I came for y'all neck. I'm sorry. Y'all can cut this
I
part
love
out
it.
if you want.
I love
I
it. No,
appreciate
this
I'll
this
leave it
is
as is.
oh my goodness, this is beautiful.
I love it.
This is beautiful. It's just like because Jay is a talker, low key.
All Geminis talk, and it's a good thing, like because like they're really good at communication. But yeah, it's just something I've noticed.
I've been told I just be chatting. I just be talking all the time about nothing. I got nothing to talk about, I guess. Dang, she really read me like a book.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
How do you know my life?
Okay, Scorpio women. What's the thing?
What do you mean we're perfect?
I don't know. I've heard some things about Scorpios.
No, so I think like obviously, okay, like Drake's a Scorpio, right? Like that's a good example. Like we're mad, like emotional, and we feel a lot of things, but like, and like we'll be super loyal and everything. But like if you cross us, like if you do something to us, like that little Scorpio stinger comes out, and it's like it's a wrap. Like when Drake really goes in on someone in his songs, and you're like, damn, nigga, who hurt you? Like who hurt you? But it's like that's how we feel. So it's like so it's like just really like intense emotions, like you know what I mean? So like that, like revenge, like literally Drake is like the number one. Like if the thing about a Scorpio, it's like Drake, Future, French Montana, Diddy, like it's mad scary, like terrifying. So they're not the best either. So I can't even lie. But I feel like Scorpio women are amazing. Like Sierra. Who else is a Scorpio?
Great.
What month?
It's
what date?
The end of October to mid-November.
Okay, never mind. I was trying to figure out if Snoh was a Scorpio.
Oh man.
Yeah, it says her birthday is September 13th.
She's a Libra.
Yeah. She's a Virgo.
Libra?
No, Virgo? Wait.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah, Libra's end of September.
Yeah. Early October.
Yeah, early October.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe you
I
read
does
a
this.
book. Well, I heard Scorpios, they emotional, but they don't show it. They bottle it up and then they just explode.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree. It's kind of a toxic trait a little bit, but
just a little bit. That's wild. Oh my God. She read us like a book, Tyler.
Facts.
Right? Like,
That's facts.
I'm a Libra moon. What does that mean?
oh
I
God.
get very interested in this stuff. I ask these questions. Every time I find
I
someone
think
that knows
I'm a
this kind of
Gemini
stuff.
moon.
Oh hell.
I'm a Gemini moon.
This
Oh
is so
boy.
crazy. Okay, so some of you guys don't know about me is that like I am a Libra man hater.
Oh damn.
And so I'm not gonna come at you, but Libra moons, it's actually really good. Okay, so it's kind of funny that you guys have like this friendship because usually like someone's moon sign, if your moon sign is the same as someone's sun sign, that means you just get along really well. So if Tyler's moon sign is Gemini and Jalen, you're a Gemini, like that's you guys just kind of have this connection already, and you're both good at communication. That's why you have a podcast together. So everything flows really well. Libra moons, like they're really nice and like balanced. Like everything with Libra, you always want to like play fair. You don't really care to like argue about stuff. Like you're just kind of trying to keep things like even keel. Libra moons like really love to be in a relationship. Like Libra is always kind of looking for like their other half. So they feel most comfortable when they're like in a relationship. Gemini moons, again, you could probably be really chatty as well. Like you always like to think really intellectually about stuff, which kind of makes sense that you just said like, oh, I hate like emotions. Like you just want to like think about it like realistically and
I like logic.
Exactly.
I like logic.
Yeah, so that would kind of be my summary of
funny.
both of those.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We should. Oh man, just broke us down.
I know.
Damn. See that makes sense because my fiance, she's a Libra.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
My moon's a Libra, and I don't know what her moon is. I forgot. We did it, but she forgot. I forgot. Was it Leo? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's dope. I'm into this stuff, but I don't have the patience to look into it. So when I find people who are into it, I like to ask them a bunch of questions about it.
That's cool though, because I feel like a lot of like people, they just make fun of people who are into astrology and they're like, that's not real. Yeah. But I just think it's fun,
Yeah, I mean,
it just it be making sense. Like it's so crazy.
Yeah. Especially when like you guys knew your moon signs, like when you know the moon, the rising and all that stuff, like that's when it's really accurate. But if you can't judge someone just based off the fact that they're like a Sagittarius or a Gemini, but you have to, when you really get into the chart, it's like super dope.
Yeah.
That is something else.
But
sorry, I hijacked with the astrology talk.
Nah, that was great. I was going to lead into a question. You were saying how I think Scorpio like feel deeply. I don't know what that's like, so I just want to know. Well, let me not say that because I do have emotions, but I'm just curious. With the album being called "Those Feels" again, what does it look like, or what does it mean to like really feel things?
That's a funny question.
I know.
Are you a robot?
I know.
What is it like to really feel things?
Like, have you had? I don't know, bro.
This dude's an alien from Mars. Trying to
Terminator.
How to find out how to be a person.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you just think more with your heart instead of your head. Like, you know what I mean? Like you just have to feel things out, kind of like trust your gut more. Like a lot of things won't like logically make sense, but you feel it. And I think that's why I love this album, because a lot of her songs, whether you're like in love, not in love, in a situationship, like there was something that you could really be in your feels about. Like there was a song for anyone on this album, which I thought was really dope. And so, like her song, Nothing to Me Is Good. Like she was just like in her bag, like talking shit. And I'm just like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I really felt that. And so I don't know. I think music and your emotions are like really, it's just a good way to kind of let everything out and like have you really feel those feels. And I don't know. It's just like a healthy way to cope.
Music's like one of those things that's like, no matter who you are, if you hear a song that really resonates with you, it can make you feel a way. Like, even if you don't want to feel a way, like once you hear it, it's like, why am I feeling these things? And it's like, that's one thing that I love about music. Like the song, I Didn't Mean to Fall in Love. That song kind of gets me a little bit, because it's like I just imagine being someone who's not looking for anything, no type of relationship, no nothing, and then next you know they meet someone, and it's like, boom, I got these feelings. Now I love you, and it's like, damn, I didn't want this to happen right now.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I just witnessed that. Like I was a witness to it. One of the homies, bro. It was absolutely crazy. I was just like, damn, what happened? It's not you was out here on these streets thugging. Yeah. Not like that, but it's so crazy. It's crazy with how life just brings people to you. I don't know. Don't even know how to explain it for real.
100%.
It's like the law of attraction or something like that. Like, I honestly don't really know what that even means. I just know it sounds good if people say it when random things happen. It's like, the law of attraction.
You're just really... like, energy attracts energy, you know, like whatever you are, you'll attract that same energy into your life. So that's really dope.
Which is like, sometimes you could do that the negatively. Like, you could bring negative energy into your life and it could just ruin everything.
Yeah.
Like that, it just like be the end of your end of everything. I don't know. Like it just reminds me of like this theory that I was just recently talking to a friend about with the baby and like bringing negative energy into your life. I feel like once he started like hanging out with Tory Lanez again, everything just fell apart after that.
Oh, 100%.
Wow. If you think about it, like once he like that whole thing, he had that whole falling out with Megan, and then because of Tory Lanez, and then now we never gonna get a Megan and the Baby song again, and then he does that stupid shit at Rolling Loud where he said the most ignorant things like you could possibly say. Like, keep that stuff to yourself and then look it up before you say anything. But now he's just losing money. Like, you just see him losing money. Like, you gotta be careful what energy you bring into your life. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. And just kind of like having the right mindset, just like, you know, I always try to like practice gratitude and just be really thankful for what I have. And I don't know, because when you start to take shit for granted, like it just, I don't know, if you're not grateful for what you have, more blessings can't come in.
Yeah. Like,
that is so true. That's so true. You know, it's very interesting, like in the Christian community, right? Everybody like, I'm waiting on my blessing. Oh, I need a blessing. And then it's like, fam, you alive. Lord done woke you up. And you talk about you waiting for a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, be grateful.
Yeah. 100%. I swear. And when you focus on that, like stuff just gets better. You know what I mean? Like, you have to think like God's not gonna want to give you more blessings if you don't already love what you have. You know what I'm saying?
Preach, Leeza. Preach.
Period.
I can hear the organ playing now. All right. I have an idea. I didn't even run this by Jay.
Oh man.
But
I'm nervous.
I would like to take some of these songs, right? I would like to give a logical point of view. I would like you all to give a point of view from your heart.
I'm crying.
Let's just see how this goes.
You got Robot Tyler.
Yeah. Correct. I want you around. It sounds very lovely. You know what I'm saying? When I listen to the words, you know, she just wants his presence, but then she's telling him to sit next to her. I don't know what this woman wants. She's absolutely, a lot, very hypocritical at times. It's like, can I just be by myself in the same house? Or do you want me next to you? And I don't know. Please.
That is not hypocritical.
Respond.
I don't understand. Do you not feel human emotions? What is going on?
Bruh, I feel the song, but I can think of it. I can look at it on another level and just be like, I don't know what you want from me. Like, do you want me here? Do you want me over there in the other room? Just living my life while you listen to Stevie Wonder? Is that it? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
No, I feel you. I think I'm trying to think about it. Because I didn't really analyze it like that, but now you're saying, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I think it's like when like what you were just saying, kind of like you want you want alone time, but like I still want you around. It's not that I don't want to be with you, but just like over there.
Yeah.
Hey,
just sit on the other end of the couch and do what you want to do, but
yeah,
leave me alone. But like, be there.
Exactly.
It's a confusing premise.
It is. I'm gonna come back to the husband. And yo, during the pandemic, this song was perfect for any relationship during the pandemic. Like if you were stuck in the house with your significant other, like I used to wake up, we'd have breakfast, I go upstairs, she downstairs working. I'm like, I see you at 12 o'clock. I can't do this. I can't be working in the same room as you. Like, I feel it. So I feel on that end. I was just thinking differently. You know what I'm saying?
What other songs make you fun? You would have logic you need to put to.
Oh man. Okay. Nothing to me. She just sounds like a hater.
Oh no.
Yo, you're a clown, man. Oh my god.
She be like, you the type that can't commit to nothing. What she really mean is you the type that can't commit to me. Okay. Because y'all can clearly commit to something else if I'm not committed to you. You just a hater. Okay.
Lord have mercy. So is that how you feel?
No.
Okay.
Possibly, slightly, but no.
Oh my god.
She said, you come around and don't do nothing for me. The real question is, what is she doing for him? That is the problem.
No, I feel like it's about like when a man's not trying to commit, like he's just like wishy-washy with you and he's just like kind of stringing you along. And it's just like she's gotten to the point where like this means nothing to me. Like I don't bye. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm not doing this like back and forth.
She lost feelings.
Yeah, like
yeah. That's what I got from the song. Like she's like, it's over. Like you're nothing to me. Like stay over there. Stay away.
It's a terrible place to be in.
I don't need you coming
trying
around
to get somebody back.
Yeah, I don't need you coming around trying to win me over. No, you're nothing to me. I don't need you winning me over.
Exactly.
God dang. Okay, I like it.
Just have the cake and eat it too. Like
yeah.
I never understood that statement. If it's cake, that's what you're supposed to do. Oh what does that mean?
Honestly,
points were made.
That way.
Points were made.
Well, you say it that way. I have no idea. You can't.
Yeah, you're right. It
and eat
actually
it. She's
doesn't make
like,
any sense. It doesn't.
if it's my birthday, you give me a cake. Of course, I'm gonna eat the cake. Why? How you? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Like,
You're right. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you kind of broke my brain.
You just
Tyler,
say
right
these
there.
things and they don't make any type of sense.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna end it. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Okay.
I ain't gonna go too crazy. I ain't gonna go off the rails or nothing.
Oh,
You know what I'm
goodness.
saying?
No, you made some valid points though.
Yeah.
Stuff I didn't think about.
I didn't think
Especially
about
with the
any
"I
of these
want
things.
you around." I was like, she just wants him around. But then I'm like, really thinking about the lyrics. I'm like, no, she doesn't. Or maybe she does. I don't know.
You know, relationships are confusing
They are.
in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like one thing I got from this album that you get from anything, but communication literally is key.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A song like Love Like That,
Mm.
it's like, yo, we on two different pages here. And it's like, how are we supposed to get on the same page? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Leeza, how do you deal with communication in relationships? So maybe you have tips. I know you educated.
Yeah. Oh, I just feel like you said, a lot of problems just come from when people just don't communicate basic things, especially their needs. Even in the early dating stages, they don't communicate what they want or what they're looking for. So it leads to a lot of like confusion, and people get their feelings hurt just because nothing was communicated. So I think like communication is like one of the biggest things that you need to have in order to have like a good relationship, because one partner can feel like one way, and then the other partner can feel a completely different way, and the other one just doesn't even notice or like doesn't even know. And so someone could be like harboring all this resentment and be really mad about something, but if like you don't tell your partner, how can they fix it? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just think communication is huge, and when people don't have it, like it just leads to so many problems when you could just tell the person.
Yeah. Communication is always key. Like, some say when you were saying that Geminis talk a lot and don't be talking about nothing. So like I'm always like expressing myself, even when I don't need to be, just because I don't want to have that awkward feeling of like I don't she doesn't know what I want. Like I always leave it out there, like flat out, straight. Like I mean this, I mean that.
Yeah,
and she does the same for me. So like
that's
when
really
it's
good.
like exactly, yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Like so like when things like that like is a miscommunication, it's like it leads to an unnecessary argument. It's like whoa, slow things down. Let's talk about it. What's going on? What's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you
I
something, Jay.
I also have a listening issue too. So
I was about to ask you, do you listen?
Yeah,
I was going to ask you if you listen.
I have a listening issue too, which is
What is the issue?
I guess I don't be listening, but I be listening.
Yeah.
You guess you don't be listening, but you listening.
Yeah, I don't
So
understand what it means when women say you don't listen to me. I be listening.
I guess you're not like, maybe you're listening, but maybe you're not responding in the way that she needs you to respond.
Probably. I've been told this by multiple women. A lot of women in my life have told me I don't listen, and I'm like, I heard you. I did what you asked me. What else do you need?
Yeah.
listening is an endurance sport. Like,
Well, I feel like it's one thing to listen, but people want to know that you heard them and that you understand them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's
that's
a
like the main
really,
part. It's not really like, oh, I
yeah,
heard what you said, but like, did you really hear what she said? You know what I'm saying?
it's an active process.
Right.
And I've been failing immensely at it the past couple of weeks. I'm realizing I'm about to start changing my process. Like the other day, we was walking the dog, and my wife was like, "So when we get back, we're not gonna feed them till later." And I thought I heard her say, "When we get back, we're gonna feed them and not do it later," something like that.
Oh
But
God.
when she said it, I was like, "All right, bet." I ain't even try to, you know what I'm saying, like communicate, make sure we on the same page. It was just like, cool. So when I got back, I think I'm doing something good, feeding the dog. She was like, I said we want to feed the dog. I was like, I misunderstood. Like,
yeah. Like,
just got to be straight up.
Yeah.
But I'm like, all right, from now on, especially the reels, like when we planning something out or we're doing something, it's like, all right, I gotta listen and I gotta pretty much be like, all right, so this is what you said, but this is what I thought you said. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't do this whole. I said this. I was like, I just didn't hear you. Like I can't
yeah,
do that.
I mean,
no more.
that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like when you have so much on your brain, like sometimes you hear things wrong or differently and you misunderstand. So yeah, it's tough.
That's another thing, having a lot on your mind while trying to communicate at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to like shutting down your brain in those moments is like that's a difficult thing to do. I don't know if any of y'all deal with that. But for me, that's a problem.
I can relate to that, definitely.
Pick up any tips, Jay? You ain't gonna do it.
I was listening. I was listening.
Oh, what I say, Jay?
I was listening. I know what you was talking about. I gotta do better personally. It's just the act, like you guys are saying, active. It's the active part. Like I'll be like, I hear what she says, and then I do what she says, but like then it's like, why are you doing it right now? Like I'll miss a piece of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta work on it of actively listening, trying to respond the way she wants me to respond. It's a learning process, Every day you get better, I guess. Something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just have an ignorant ask a woman question real quick. Why y'all so complicated?
Oh my God. What do you mean by that?
It's just like Jay says, like, all right. And Jay, you might have an actual situation. Maybe you got an actual situation that you could talk about, but it's like, all right, I need you to do this. Do it. That ain't what I meant by doing it. It is like, I don't know what you want from me. You know what I'm saying? Or here's one thing for me, right? I have a problem with like actually doing nice things. And this is because once I do doing anything nice, just like doing something really nice, because maybe it's just something I plan to do this one time, and it's like every time I do something nice, now it's expected on a consistent basis, and it was just like, I didn't expect to be having to do this thing. I turned into doing this thing one time. This was my nice thing, for you. And it's like, oh, now I gotta do this once a month. Now you want to do it once a month? I don't understand.
Yeah. I mean, well, okay. Well, obviously everyone's different, but I think like, I think women really value like consistency. So I don't know, if you raise the bar for yourself really high, like they're gonna expect that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know. That is tough. But I think, I don't know, they always say like men are from Mars when women are from Venus. Like we don't think that we have to like overly explain things to y'all, but like you guys are so simple that sometimes like you just kind of think like, oh, okay. But it's like, no, not like that. You know what I mean? So it's just like we just speak two different languages sometimes. So yeah, it's tough.
It's like a thing like when women like do something and a guy does something not the way she's expecting to do, like,
right,
you're not supposed to do it like that, you're supposed to do it this way. Well, how am I supposed to know that if you didn't tell me?
Right,
our brains aren't working the same way.
We think and this happens a lot, like even just in early dating stages, like my friends will be like, oh my God, why didn't he understand that or something? And I'm like, well, you didn't tell him. And they're like, well, he should know. And I'm like, well, like they really don't know
Yeah,
sometimes. So yeah,
we
it's
don't
hard.
be knowing nothing. I know when women call men stupid, we ain't stupid. We just don't be knowing.
Yeah,
We be stuck in our own
I feel
ways.
you. Yep, I agree with that.
Like,
Um, what 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 was like a really good ask a man question that we could possibly bring up?
Oh, God. Um, I think women just love to know like what makes a lot of women just want to know like what men are looking for, like in order to commit, like for even just both of you when you first started dating your wives or fiancés, like what was it that made you feel like, okay, this is someone I could really commit to and like have a real relationship with and go long term with?
that's a. I never really thought about it before. It's just like it's kind of like a feeling. Like you just feel like home, or like this is like, I don't want to say comfortable because you don't want to ever be like comfortable in your relationship, but like it's like a comfort from the person you're with.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's not necessarily like qualities, it's just like a feeling.
Come on, bro. The women need something.
yeah,
They could write down.
I'm
What
just
made
wondering.
you pursue? What made you pursue when you first started to pursue?
I don't know. Like, there's the superficial ways, but like the deeper is like, I don't know. That's something I gotta think on as I'm
Save it for
working
my
on my vows.
podcast.
As
Save
I'm
it for
working
my
from,
podcast.
yeah, I will. As I'm working on my vows, these are things that I be asking myself on a regular basis.
Don't think about them vows too hard, brother.
I know. I just when I get an idea,
I'm playing with you.
I got notes in my phone, which I shouldn't be saying this, huh? Well, I got notes on my phone. She don't be listening. I got notes on my phone, and like every time I get an idea, I put it on my phone. So that I got a bunch of notes of like things I could potentially say for my vows. And then when the wedding gets closer, I'm gonna look at them all and then formulate what I want to say.
Okay.
I
That's
feel like
fine.
it's a smart way to do it.
That's
Yeah, it's
fine.
good.
As opposed to coming from the top of the dome and it being a horrible speech. I don't want to have a bad speech.
No,
at
you
my
don't
own
want to do
wedding.
that either. You don't want to do that either. That'd be rough.
Yeah, you need to have something prepared, I think.
But yeah, what about you, Tyler? How would you answer that question? This is a good question.
All right, so for me, there was a couple things. I say this, I know it sounds very obvious, but my wife was actually interested in me. Like she was like, "Oh, you want to know how my day was? That's crazy. Nobody really asked me how my day was. You know what I'm saying? Just like, how are you doing? How's life? What's on your mind?" I appreciate that stuff because I just feel like not too many people will ask that every day. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also, I just appreciated that I wasn't trying to be molded into anything. You know what I'm saying? It was just like she was okay with who I was. Like she was fine being around me and not trying to be like the term, upgrade you. She wasn't trying to like do stuff to be like, you should dress like this. Or, Monday we'll go shopping. Maybe you would look better in this and that. It's just like, she's just cool with who I am. And with that being said, like just being around her, I was like, I'm gonna improve myself because I want to, and not because if I don't, she'll leave or something. It's just like her presence makes me want to do better, and not, all right, if I don't do better, she'll leave or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's really, it's that, yeah. I don't know. Hopefully that helps somebody.
Yeah. No, I love that because, I think everyone wants to be, loved for who they really are. You know what I mean? Like you don't feel like you have to change for someone, and just being like fully accepted and validated by your partner is like really special. Cause I feel like a lot of people sometimes they'll get into relationships and feel really insecure and they feel like they're not enough or something like that. And like that can just cause problems on its own. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I just felt something.
You felt an emotion.
Oh my God. Yo, you like the Grinch. Your heart's getting bigger.
This is just like my old ways of thinking. The longer I'm married, the more I'm coming out of it every day. It's just, I'm putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a while. I didn't know how to react when my wife would cry. It would just be like, okay. Like tap on the shoulder.
Oh God.
I'm just sitting there like, but now it's like, all right, I know what I should do. Like, let me go over there. Let me hug her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny. Every week we do this. I learn something new about you every day. Every week.
Bruh, you do this about me, bruh.
No, but like, maybe it's a reminder. I just realized you're a robot today. That's something new.
No,
at least,
it's just a side of me. Like what I'm bringing out today is just a side of me. It's not the full person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like there's times where I would just think logically and be like, that just don't make no sense. But I also can understand. I got empathy. You know what I'm saying? I can understand.
I got empathy.
The other side,
Oh my God.
It's funny.
Understand the other side. All right. It's time for the quick hitter, Jay.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna do the good quick hitter questions. So best song. What's your favorite / best song on the album?
This was tough for me.
I know. I got a top 3. I can't say I got one.
Okay, yes. I feel like I have a top 3 too. I'll go first. So I just love number 1, Find Someone Like You. It's just like obviously it's like a hit, and it's just like such a just like the perfect love song. Like that really gets you in your feels. You know what I mean? Like it's just like I don't know. I just imagine when I meet my king one day, just feeling like that, and I'm just like, I love that. So that's like number 1 and number 2. I love Situationship. Like I just feel like it's a bop. Like I just really enjoy that song.
It is a bop.
And Nothing to Me Is Good as well.
Yeah, I like. Oh, that's a good one. I like. My favorite was I Want You Around. I Want You Around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one gets me in my feels every time. And then I Didn't Mean to Fall in Love. That song's beautiful. I love that song. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, that was played at my wedding.
Yeah, that's where I heard it.
Yeah.
Wow.
When the bridesmaids walked down, she played that one.
I heard it. That's where I couldn't remember where I heard it.
All right, my top 3 is Whoa. I'm a fan of Whoa. I like that one. I don't read the video, everything about it was fire, right? Whoa, Love Like That, and Didn't Mean to Fall in Love. I think those are my top 3. I got this whole album. I mean, it's just so hard to like.
It's a really good album.
Yeah, it's hard. Like all of the songs are good.
Yeah.
With that being said,
this is the toughest question of the week. What is the worst song or your least favorite song?
I thought Be Careful was a little boring.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it.
That one's very forgettable.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, that's the only song basically that I was just kind of like, I would always skip over it.
I think we're all on the same page with that.
Yeah.
Because that song, I forget about it. That's how I categorize the worst song, if it's forgettable.
Exactly. Do you guys like the song Toronto?
I accidentally skipped it, but it was like a muscle memory. Like I'm listening to the album, I was like, oh, this. I just skipped it, like. So
I like that one.
That's like top 2 on my worst song.
It's like it's definitely it's not horrible, but it's not.
I like
my
Toronto.
favorite.
I enjoy.
I'll tell you what was interesting. I'm a little upset that she did not end the album with "I Didn't Mean to Fall in Love." I just feel like that was the ultimate outro.
Yeah.
And then Peace is like, I don't. It's like
a little bit.
Peace
is a little bit too upbeat. It was like a little bit too upbeat. Like
I was like, it's cool, but I just feel like the doves was flying in the air. And everything is just I just feel like I got a perfect view, and then it's over. The view is gone. It's just like,
oh my goodness.
I don't know, man.
Right.
That was tough. Peace is like, I mean, it's like it's not terrible, but put that somewhere else. I don't know.
Yeah,
she got no features.
Yeah. Peace. Yeah, she has no features on this. Like, so we can't even do best feature. So we're gonna do the big 3. So we consider the big 3 to be Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole. We switch it up sometimes for R&B albums. But Tyler, who you thinking? I didn't think of anyone this week.
So it's an R&B album, like you said. So I'm a just make an audible and just what R&B artist, if there was a collab you would like to see, on this album. I feel like I heard Ty Dolla $ign on "I Want You Around," but I don't think it was him. So I'm gonna say I would like to hear Ty Dolla $ign with Snoh somewhere on that, possibly on "I Want You Around."
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe Ari Lennox somewhere.
Ooh, I love Ari Lennox.
Yeah, put Ari Lennox somewhere on this album. It don't matter what song.
I can see her on Whoa.
She could have a good ballad with like Daniel Caesar.
Wow. Oh man, that would bring Daniel Caesar back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's canceled.
Man.
Yeah. that gap tooth bastard.
Gap tooth bastard. But Snoh actually put on, she didn't put him on, but she did a lot of work with Giveon. She actually brought Giveon on his first tour.
If you search Snoh Aalegra on YouTube, it's like only her and Giveon.
Yeah, they got a single on, they got a song on his EP. They got a song on his EP, When It's All Said and Done. It's really good. So, I mean, you know what? I would like to hear that again. They kind of fire.
Yeah. Giveon, yeah. Big Giveon fan here.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I would like to see Drake on a Snoh song though.
Nothing to me. Put Drake on Nothing to Me.
That was the one song that I picked out that I was like, that song could definitely have a feature. Yeah. But in my head, I was thinking more of a Kendrick or J. Cole feature on that. Oh. Like I could just see them having a verse on it.
Interesting.
Yeah, that song got the upbeat.
Yeah.
That's a vibe.
I was thinking Drake for that one. When I did my my big 3 for this, the only one I could think of was Drake. I couldn't think of Kendrick and J. Cole for any other one for the songs.
That's cold, bro. Because Kobe having them ballads, bro.
Yeah, he do, but I couldn't think of. I wanted to hear what everyone else said, and while I was sometimes I do that.
Definitely Nothing to Me is like the only one that I would really put a feature on.
Yeah, she has such a beautiful voice. It's so dope.
It is. I love the album. Good album.
It's great album.
Have y'all had the chance to hear the latest one? The Temporary High in the Violet Skies?
Not yet, but I'm definitely gonna listen to it now.
I listened to like one song. It's okay. The one song I heard was okay.
This is one song with the Neptunes produced, for real. That joint sounded pretty cool. And, you know, everything else is Tyler Creator's on 2 songs. I don't know how he got on 2. Sneaky though, man. But it's straight. It's all right. I don't think it's better than this. It's long. It's long as hell. You know what I'm saying? But this one is just like, I feel like Leeza said earlier, like when we had kids, it's gonna be playing Saturday morning while I'm vacuuming the car. Like,
yeah,
exactly.
it definitely gave me cleaning the house vibes for sure.
Mm-hmm.
that's a fact.
Like I was
Are
doing
you guys
laundry
fans
today.
of Alina Baraz?
I have not heard her,
No, who is that?
but I'm gonna get help.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I'm
I
gonna
feel
get
like, okay, you guys have to listen to
Let me put this in my Alina.
put it in the chat, but her album called It Was Divine. It's so good.
Oh, she can sing.
And it gives me
Sing,
like
sing.
Snoh Aalegra vibes a little bit.
Alina Baraz. Ooh, okay.
I gotta give her a listen. I'm always interested in finding someone new.
Oh, she got some features too, bruh. Bruh, she got Black, Smino, Khalid.
That's my song. Morocco is my song. Like,
hey, she got Nas.
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 Whoa.
I'm kind of shook that you guys aren't hip.
Whoa.
Like, yeah.
This is why I like this podcast. I'm gonna dive in.
Alina Baraz got a Nas feature? Why? Where have I been?
By the way,
Person?
Nas is dropping in 3 days. His new album is coming out in 3 days, bro.
Wow.
I'm very excited for King's Disease 2. He got a song with Lauryn Hill.
Wow, she came out the woodwork.
Bruh, Nas and Lauryn Hill back together. Since I Ruled the World. My heart. I just felt something again.
Oh man.
All right.
We gonna wrap this up.
Yeah, let's do it, bro.
All right, cool. So this is how now you do the outro. You do it way better than me. I don't like doing the outro. You do it so special.
Leeza, we appreciate you coming on. It's truly been a pleasure. Thank you for just breaking us down. You know what I'm saying? Are there any last words you would like to leave with the audience, with the listeners?
No, I mean, just this album was incredible. This conversation was incredible. I love where we took it and just talked about a lot of different astrology and relationship topics. So it was really fun, and I appreciate you guys for having me on.
Facts. Where can they, find you? Where can they follow you? Go ahead and give all that.
So my podcast Instagram is at Leeza Rants. The Leeza Rants podcast you can listen to anywhere you listen to podcasts. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. Jay, any last words, my brother?
Nah, just thank you, Leeza. It's a long time coming. Like I said, I when you first started your podcast, I was like, oh snap, there's somebody like I mean, I kind of knew you. I didn't know you that well, but we've met a few times. But I was like, somebody I know started a podcast when I was thinking about doing it like for years, and I was like, damn, that's dope. So like, I'm happy you was able to come on. Happy for finally do this collaboration. Appreciate you.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm happy too, and proud of you guys for starting because it's a lot, but it's so fun, and hope you guys are enjoying it. And can't wait to have you guys on mine.
Yes.
Facts.
Can't wait.
Facts. We'll be ready. I'm gonna try. Awesome. We'll try to come with some emotions and feelings.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Okay, I'll get the questions ready. Well, thank you guys.
Yes.
Oh, no problem. You want me to take it out, Jay, or you got it?
Yeah, take it out. Take it out.
All right, y'all. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at No Clearance Pod. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the website. And we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. To my brothers out there, please make it home. To my Black women especially, we love you. And if you don't think we're qualified to do this, you absolutely right. But it's okay. We talk with no clearance. Peace.
Peace.